am I the asshole for hating my niece-in-law after saving her life?
Okay, so your partner's
Hating?
niece, probably.
So I'm guessing the partner probably passed and the OP is kind of blaming the niece for it because maybe the partner tried to save the niece.
Or the niece is just a brat. I don't know.
That too.
Feel free
Could
to
be.
hate whoever you want to hate. I hate a lot of people that probably don't deserve it. What can you do?
Also, this is like a rare occasion, but Kevin is here. He joined us for some reason.
Move
but
that mic. You see
Hell yeah.
in the very corner. If you look
just-
very
you just
close.
see his little
Just a tease.
chunky boy. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's hop into it and see if this niece is a brat, Sean.
Mm.
So I'm a mess right now, and comes out as jumbled garbage. I'm sorry. I, 25 male, have told my wife's niece, 15 female, about 100 times to watch both sides of the road before crossing the street. Her logic that is if a car sees her, they have to stop and slam on their brakes just for her. Stupid. I know. 2 weeks ago, we were leaving my sister-in-law's house. I was outside smoking, and my niece-in-law came out running away from her brother because they were play fighting. She ran right past me, and at the last moment, I saw a car coming, so I ran and pushed her out of the way, and I got hit. I was rushed to the hospital where I was told I had seriously damaged my spine, and the doctors say I might be able to walk again, but it's a long shot and a long road to go. She has visited me in the hospital with my wife, and I know it's wrong, and I should be happy she is alive, but I hate her. If she had just watched out, I wouldn't have had to jump in. I don't know why I did, and I feel guilty saying this, but I regret it. I should be released in a few days to go home. My niece-in-law wants to stay with us to help me and my wife. We have 2 small kids, 3 and 1. I can't let my wife do this all alone, and we need help. I just don't know if I can stand having her be there. I know it's petty, but she's never even said she's sorry. She just thanked me for saving her, and it made my blood boil because I shouldn't have had to. I haven't told anyone this, not even my wife, about it, because I know it's an evil thing to think. She took away my ability to be self-sufficient. I can't do anything except sit in the stupid bed hating her. I know it's wrong, but I can't stop feeling that it's her fault. So am I the asshole?
No.
Damn, that's rough. I gotta say no too.
Yeah. Fuck them kids.
Also, like, you know, you're OP's still in the hospital. OP is still like very much in the thick of it and like barely even fully processed it, if even at all. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're early stages of this thing. So of course, you know, you're gonna feel a lot of like emotions towards the situation. I mean, not to compare it to, but it's just, I imagine it's similar to like when women give birth and like, you know, not post-traumatic. What am I thinking of? Postpartum depression.
Oh, yeah,
Postpartum.
Just things like that where, you know, they're feeling things that they don't really like mean to feel, but they feel it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm imagining it. So, I mean, no, he's definitely, you definitely can like for sure after a while, like, okay, yeah, I for sure hate this person. But like, I'm just thinking right now at this very moment, it's all the emotions
there's
are
a lot
very
going on.
raw. Everything it's like a Band-Aid, you know what I mean? So yeah, you're definitely, even if, you know, this was written 6 months later, I think it'd still be valid. You could, years later, in fact, you could regret saving someone's life, I guess. I mean, it's definitely your feelings. Not something I would say out loud to anybody besides maybe my wife and therapist. But yeah, you could definitely have, you know, your regrets. So
How old was the kid again?
15, definitely
15.
old enough to know.
Oh,
Well old
yeah, you could
enough.
hate them all you want.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
you could
thinking.
hate
I
them
was
all
like,
you want.
What is this 15-year-old doing running out of the house, like just playing like that? You know, that's
And
Well,
not
into-
checking.
into the
streets.
street is crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like that's something you learn at 5. I feel
Yeah,
like,
honestly, it is. And I mean, it
Yeah.
sounds like he's reminded her many times.
which
like,
means
what a-
she's just running out in the street a lot.
Yeah.
Which is where are her parents?
I mean, who knows?
I mean, as a teenager, you know, most of the time, man, that's probably something that should have been kind of innate and something that you know growing up already. So I don't
Yeah.
really blame OP for being angry. Plus, spinal injuries, anything traumatic like that to your body where it affects your day to day,
Yeah.
chances are if he doesn't fully recover, like spinal injuries are crazy. And if let's say they can't ever walk anymore. That's rough because that could be livelihood, their potential of being able to work, make money, hell, do normal functions, just getting up to pee or like going up to the fridge and get something.
I mean,
Their life
yeah,
could
going
be
on
essentially
walks,
yeah.
going on walks
Yeah.
with their kids, you
Yeah.
know, like playing with their kids. Like, I mean, it's just going from, you know, one way of life to a completely different new way of life is, you know, just
Yeah.
Traumatic.
And they did what they had to do. They still saved a life, but to what cost, you know? So I don't blame them for feeling that way. And like Sean said, it could be 6 months from now, a year from now, or ever. If they end up like not fucking with this person for the rest of their life, I think there's their prerogative to do so.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and I don't blame him for like regretting doing it, like saving her. Because yeah, it is. And like Sean said, he's right in the middle of it right now. It was 2 weeks ago. He's still coming to the fact that he may never walk again. And that's on top of the fact that like, yeah, like your shitty niece is the reason for this. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot to process. And I mean, therapy for sure to work out all of this stuff. I mean, I imagine trauma
all the
therapy.
therapies, my guy, physical and trauma.
Yeah, trauma therapy is what I was going to say. Yeah, it's probably the best scenario. And I imagine he was doing, you know, physical therapy anyway.
It's
So-
gonna be painful as hell.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready.
Get therapy.